Hey, what's up everybody? It's V-Diz, the rock star, part of Super Obvious.
And Lunamist.
And in this video, we're talking about how the commentators Joe and Booker T suck. Let's go.
Gosh. You know, there's a punch! Top rope, here comes. Where are they? Oh my goodness! This could be it!
Fear is power.
Gosh, man, where do we start? First off, who sucks more between Booker T and Joe?
Booker T.
He's very annoying.
It's just he's constantly repeating himself. Constantly repeating himself.
He says the same shit like 4 or 5 times in a row.
And then he's so damn loud. Like, dude, you know you have a mic on your face, right? You don't have to be that loud.
He's obnoxious.
Oh my god, when Trick Williams comes out, or when Stephanie's out here doing her thing.
When she does the headlock face slam thing, the it makes you want to rip your ears off. And then there's times where you can see Corey Graves and he's just like, I have to be with these guys. I don't have a choice.
I just feel like, I'm not gonna lie, there are times like when Trick Williams comes out and he's doing and Booker T's doing his things, I just have to close my ears. I can't listen to it.
Yeah, he has some moments where he is pretty funny, but majority of the time he's annoying, obnoxious. Every time we watch NXT, every single week, I feel like the people that are backstage with the headsets on, like there's no way they like what he's doing, or they do. That's why they keep letting him do it. They like him being that annoying, just in the way, always argumentative. Like he tries to be the heel commentator, and we say it every single time. Like some of my favorite parts is when Vic, who is he's basically the play-by-play, he's the middle commentator, when he finds ways to kind of like sneak diss Booker and tell him to shut up, and you keep going back and forth on who you like and don't like. Those moments are the payoff. And then Corey Graves is there. Unfortunately, he's kind of went back and forth with Booker a little bit, but I was hoping, because in my opinion, Corey Graves is probably the best commentator. I know Michael Cole's the GOAT, but Corey Graves, as far as like being able to be quick-witted and say all these specific things on the fly, Corey Graves is the man. And I'm hoping he would like kind of dig into Booker T more. Obviously, I want Vic and Corey Graves to double team Booker, just like corner him, tell him to shut the hell up, like, but they haven't done it. They may have been told to not do it, even though they probably want to. But yeah, Booker T is super annoying, and you'll see it in the thumbnail. He looks like he probably shows up high or drunk. That's probably why he's so extra and obnoxious and annoying, and he sucks. I don't like Booker T. Oh, let's talk about how he kind of, when he's in LFG, when we watched NXT the other day, he mentioned how Bubba Ray is trying to like do him dirty. He brought that into NXT because in LFG, this is a program where they're having basically our next round of stars, and it came to a tag team segment, and Bubba Ray's partner Devon showed up, and there was a couple of segments where they almost kind of like broke the fourth wall and threw some shots at Booker, and he really did not like that, and he mentioned it on NXT just because he's a petty ass, sour ass, 2-time who gives a fuck, you know, guy. Booker T, man, he's so annoying. I wonder how many people like don't really like him. Like every time they watch NXT, it's like he's the worst part.
And we're not talking about like his wrestling career or anything like that. We're simply talking about commentating.
As a commentator.
He's
so annoying. What are you talking about, Vic? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I did not say that. Like all his, like you said, he's just so repetitive. He'll say the same thing like 4 or 5, 6 times in a row. It's like cringe listening to this guy. Yeah. This guy sucks. He sucks.
He does. And we have so many other commentators who do such a great job. Can't you find something else for Booker to do? Just anywhere else. Put him somewhere else and give
WWE, if you're listening to this, Triple H, if you're listening to this, keep him on the pre-shows that most people don't watch. Keep him there, and then have Vic and Corey Graves as the commentators on NXT. It'll be way better.
Way better.
Should we keep talking more shit about him? We could, but
We got Joe to talk about.
oh, let's talk about Joe. All right, so he is unfortunately the main commentator. It doesn't matter if he's on commentary, if he's in the ring doing interview. Joe reads cards. You can tell he's not really into this.
Constantly looking.
He doesn't know people's names. He doesn't know storylines. He's always reading the cards. He's been around for a few months now, and I feel like at first, real wrestling fans, like smarks like us, we notice it, and we're gonna keep noticing it if you keep doing it. When you're brand new, because unfortunately, they've ran through a bunch of commentators. You can tell where wrestling was not their passion. I don't remember all their names right now, but there's a lot of commentators who they did football, they did basketball, they did golf, and now they want to try to be a commentator for wrestling. And you can tell this is not their shit at all. You can tell right away. So with Joe, he's at interviews when he's in the ring. He's the only person that interviews people in the ring with cards in his hand, okay? And months later, I just don't know if he realizes that, hey, you're the commentator, the main commentator, unfortunately, so to speak. You're always on camera. So he's always caught looking at his cards. Like, you can tell when big moments in matches are happening, he's reading it from cards, not like actually into the match, like their moves. Like, you can tell.
And there's like no emotion really behind what he's saying either. It sounds like he's spouting facts. He's not feeling what's really happening and selling it to us the way he's supposed to be, like commentators should. Because commentators are watching and they're giving us the play-by-play and they're letting us know, oh gosh, like what's happening.
They're hyping
And
up the
he's just
excitement.
like, oh, that was a backbreaker.
Yeah, his enthusiasm is so robotic. It's almost killing the mood.
In the beginning, I tried to give him some grace because you're learning, you're new, whatever. But at this point, I feel like it's been long enough. You should be, especially since this is your job, you're on television, you should be putting the time and effort in to memorize these moves, watch it, so when you look and see what's happening, you can actually just say it and not have to look at your card or maybe get a memo from somebody in your ear what just happened so you can say it out loud.
Facts.
That's caring about your job. Basic.
Because wrestling fans are very, like, we can tell if you're into it or not, which is why we're talking shit about you right now. Yeah, he definitely, like, I know we were watching Raw the other day, and I was like, man, they need to get to a point where if he starts goofing around, talking a little bit of shit, my first go-to would be like, yo, Mr. Card Guy, talk to me when you're not reading cards and notes and do your actual job as a commentator. Like, I'm surprised someone hasn't did a cheap low blow and said that shit to him yet. I would have did that shit. Like, if I was the commentator with Joe after the first month when I know all my stuff, I would have been like, yeah, keep talking that shit and talk to me when you can actually know someone's name without looking down first.
Yeah.
He needs to do better. Again, he's almost like Booker T. It's like they know he's not all the way into it. He's not progressing like he should, but I guess they still like him.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people backstage with headsets on looking at these little ass monitors, and I guess he's doing a good enough job.
I mean, he's not annoying like Booker T. So
Nah,
I'll give him that.
He's not annoying. It's annoying that he's not invested like we want him to be.
Right. We want the passion and the energy that Pat McAfee brings.
Pat McAfee.
Or,
Yeah. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, even Vic Joseph.
Yeah.
Like, Vic Joseph was, a lot of wrestling fans that I know don't like him. I like Vic Joseph, especially him giving Booker T shit whenever he can.
Yeah. Wade Barrett's good too.
Wade Barrett's pretty good too.
He knows the moves.
He's a wrestler.
I know.
He's a former wrestler turned commentator. He knows his shit.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Give us better commentators,
Make Booker T just be on pre-shows that most of us don't watch.
please.
Let NXT be just Vic and Corey Graves.
I'm begging you, please.
You look so, like, you really mean it. Please. Please. Please.
Please.
Please. Get rid of Booker T. No more Booker T. Please. We're begging you.
You'd make a great commentator. Make him your commentator.
Yo. Oh, you fucked up. Fire Booker T and hire me. I know everyone's name. I know all the moves. If there's not a name for the actual move, I can tell you and make up a name for the move. I've been watching wrestling since I was 8 years old. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am, but I've been watching wrestling for a long time. A long time. Fire Booker T, hire me. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, holla at your boy. Speed is the Rockstar, part of Super Obvious.
And Luna Mist.
And we will see you guys in the next video. Also subscribe.